Right. Motherhoodsexmarijuana.com. New logo, new things. Don't forget to come and check us out at motherhoodsexmarijuana.com. Go to our featured products. Yes, check out our $20 one click called A Valentine to My Body. Make sure you get yourself a copy of that book. And of course, to continue to support us, go to shop.spreadshirt.com/MSM gear. New things, new logo, new things to come through and support. Motherhoodsexmarijuana.com. I am Kai Storm. This is season 3. Be in the building, G. Now and just feel like shit. I mean, Motherhood Sex Marijuana in the building. Like literally, we are in the same building. Like it's been a while, y'all. It's been a motherfucking while since we've been in the same building.
Let me put my ponytail down since we're in the building. I mean, you know.
Shoot,
I paid nice money for this ponytail.
Let her show out. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, man.
How's everybody?
Shit, it's been a long motherfucking time, but shit. As promised, Motherhood Sex Marijuana is going to be bringing you new shit all the time. You just got to be ready on things, you know what I'm saying? Definitely. And yes, this queen is in New York City right now. Yes. And you know, we're going to do a couple of things. We're going to get a couple of things in. We're going to make sure this show is nice and things, you know what I'm saying? Make sure she has a good time. Obviously, this ain't her first time in New York. We've been in New York before, but shit, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do a little bit more this time around. Yes, indeed.
You know, if you know me, you know I love my Queen Kai. And so she loved me too. It's a very mutual thing. And so it's just a blessing to be here, to meet with her and her children, who I love and adore. They live in Seattle. You see them all the time, it seems, and then it seemed not so because life just gets busy. But as we are here in my other home away from home of New York, you know what I told myself when I was like 14 years old, that I would have a house in New York one day. And that doesn't seem like such a lofty goal now as the business is growing and this Airbnb game is in interest. And so thank you so much for everyone that's been rocking with us. I don't know. I feel like I'm about to go and play softball right now. Ain't
no softball weather outside. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Oh, it's cold.
Ain't no softball weather. Fuck that shit.
The last time I looked at the weather, it was negative 63 degrees Celsius. And so I don't know, maybe that was just early in the morning, but it is pretty cold right now in New York. It's also cold in Seattle, but nothing beats this.
What shit? I'm pretty sure they ain't 29 degrees. You know what I'm saying? They ain't living the 29 degrees. And plus, we had snow the other day, so that would have been that's another thing. Cause I ain't gonna front when it snowed. And I was walking in the snow. I was like, you know what? This wouldn't have worked in Seattle. Like Seattle, they just say, oh, it's so pretty, and let's just go play in it, and don't worry about it's maybe the ice that could be under and break bones. No, don't worry about that. Right. No, and that was my thing. That was my problem with it, because oh shit, I can't be breaking shit. So you know what I'm saying? So I like when a motherfucker come outside, throw a little salt down, scrape a little snow to the side, so I can walk, free of the thought of falling, bitch. Like, no, I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
I'm not one for snow. I mean, we're tropical gals. She's from Panama, I'm from Samoa. So we don't like this shit usually. Our people don't really adhere to this climate, but we've adapted, you know, as we are here in America. You know, I was just in Utah, and I was telling you about how I had reunited with some of my family. It was really dope. There were some family members that I thought I would never see again, and I would have probably been totally fine with until you actually see them, and then you realize how much you've missed them. And I think that as we grow older with maturity, we kind of let go of certain like issues or beefs that we have, you know, kept on for whatever reason. And I, excuse me, I do like that part of growing up. I think that it's very freeing. However, don't get me wrong, there are still some family members that I don't really jive with, and that's okay, you know, for whatever reason. Excuse me, I don't know, I'm bothered by my hair right now. It just seems to be sticking out. But yeah, anywho, I just wanted to let everybody know out there that Motherhood Sex Marijuana is a podcast where we have an open space, open dialogue, where we not only talk about this subject matter, but about everything else under the sun that is important to us or that's been on our minds. We're looking to give you more content, which will be more informative on your lives, our lives, about and affect our children as well. And we're really excited to be able to teach you some of the things that we're doing in our own lives that have made us very happy.
I mean, the thing is, it's all about growth here. It's all about growth. And, you know, certain subjects will be serious, certain subjects will be, you know, will have some comedy to it, but you know, that's life. You know what I mean? It's not always, you know, the screw face. It's not always the smiley face. You know what I'm saying? We all go through different shit. You know what I mean? And just because you know, you could be a drinker, you could be somebody that likes to paint, whatever you do that lifts your spirits. You know what I mean? Obviously it's marijuana for us, but what I'm saying, whatever it is to lift your spirits, you know what I'm saying? We have a space where if you want to talk about that, we can talk about that and everything that surrounds that, everything that affects that. You know what I mean? Anything that helps you to grow and helps you to be a better person, we want to talk about, because the fact is that's the same thing we're here for, because we want to better ourselves. We damn sure want to better everybody that's listening, and you know what I mean. And we want people to understand that there's other motherfuckers just like you that, you know what I mean, that you know, sometimes can't figure it out, or you know what I'm saying, or while figuring it out, you might need, you know what I'm saying, that one toe, two toe, you know what I'm saying, to help you figure it out, whatever it is. This is a safe space for you to handle it, talk about it, and be about it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And you know, we are not experts, so we don't claim to be, but we do know what we like, and we do love ourselves. And one of our greatest messages is self-love. And so, like, what are some ways that you love to give yourself that love and attention? What are some ways for you besides your nail? We know that your nails are the self-love.
I'm about to say one of the main things is these claws and stars and bars right here. Like literally, I feel like even back in the day when I was fucking, you know, working at a job making $8 an hour, like making $8.50 an hour, if I was able to pay my bills, take care of the household, put food on the table, still buy my little weed, and still do this, I was a superhero in my head. In my fucking head, I'm a superhero, because I'm like, yo, I made all of that happen out of $8 an hour. Stop it.
That is a huge accomplishment, though.
That's a huge accomplishment. And it's like, yes, it's still, I mean, yes, it rings, it sings living to paycheck. It definitely sings living from paycheck to paycheck. But at the same time, there's a bit of contentment. There's a bit of accomplishment, because I still got to do everything I needed to do and everything I wanted to do. You know what I mean? It means that everybody in the household is fine. There's a child in the house, she's fed, her clothes is clean, she's going to school, she's being educated. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to feed her, I'm able to take care of the household we live in, and I'm able to take care of my mom by getting my smoke. And also I'm able to do this level of what I call beautification, just because it's something that makes me feel good. So you know
Absolutely.
what I mean?
Absolutely. I think one thing I love to do is masturbate. That's one way of showing self-love, because I used to be really insecure with regards to like not just body, but just like insecure in terms of the company that I would keep, right? So I always felt like I needed to have like company around or what have you and whatnot. And then it was so weird. There must be the Gemini in me, because also I grew up being really alone and like, you know, liking that solitude and being okay and comfortable in that. So I think my point in sharing this at all is that I don't depend on anybody for orgasms. I don't depend on anybody to make me feel pretty or whatever. I go make myself feel pretty, and I tell myself I'm pretty. And then I go and fuck myself ferociously until I find someone else to fuck. You know what I mean? But the love is going to be here. And you know what? I think that's what my partners, because I am polyamorous, you know, and anybody who is attracted to me in that way does love that I love myself so hard.
And you have to, though. You have to love yourself in every aspect in order to be in any kind of relationship with another person. And I'm not just saying just in a relationship where you're having sex. I mean, any kind of relationship with anybody, there has to be a level of self-awareness, self-love, identification, you know what I'm saying? Preservation, all of that. All of that has to exist in order for you to pass it on to somebody else. So hell yeah. And if touching your titties and your pom-pom makes you feel better so that you can then turn around and look at a motherfucker like, I don't really need you because I can do that myself. And you're gonna be the one that's gonna be trying to figure it out when I can actually get to the point. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful thing.
So I think that's the way I love on myself hard.
I think, well, part of also loving on yourself hard is being honest when, you know what I'm saying, when you fucking up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Definitely when you make a mistake and, you know what I'm saying, and you see where you fuck up. Yeah, loving yourself is definitely acknowledging that, trying to learn from that and move on from that. Not totally holding yourself in that like you're an asshole and you know just cussing yourself out, but just, you know, giving yourself leeway as, you know, I made a mistake, I have learned from it, and I am now better for it. And therefore, you know, you're not cussing yourself out over it.
Oh no, definitely not.
Word.
That's what's up. While I'm here in New York, I want to do a couple of things. I want to definitely buy some weed out here, and I want to tape that experience. So also, we want to smoke in Times Square. When I was here last time,
we
did
smoke in Times Square.
You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. And
we got video of it. Because if you watch this channel, no, I'm just saying, if you just happen to be a loyal subscriber, you could spread the word, tell a friend. You may have seen, but we legal, remember that.
And then I'm gonna like hit up some like spots to eat, you know what I'm saying? With COVID being all weird and shit, making things so weird for us, there's some places where you have to present something in order to be there. So I'm gonna hit up some spots that don't necessarily have that limitation.
And thank goodness in New York City we actually got those.
Yes.
We're not gonna talk about where they at.
Yes.
but
So
they exist. You feel me? See, that's the,
we're gonna hit that up tomorrow, and then hopefully we have some special guests that are gonna be joining us as well while we're here.
Yes, because again, in this New York City trip, we're gonna be trying to put a whole lot of in just a little time. And we always do it too. We did it last time. We're gonna do it. We're definitely gonna do it again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And all we want is for you to be in the building for it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, subscribe to our channel. Of course, join our mailing list. Our mailing list is real easy. Just go to our website, motherhoodsexmarijuana.com. And you can join our mailing list. And you know what I'm saying, you can subscribe to our channel, follow us on all social media, buy our merch.
It's an MSM sweater. Buy that shit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Check out our brand ambassadors, the girls. You know what I'm saying? It's true. I gotta make sure and talk about our newest brand ambassador, because you know what I'm saying. Her name on Instagram is Black Diamond.
Okay.
But her actual name, because she's Panamanian, is Heifa.
I love it.
It's Geifa.
Heifa.
I might be saying it wrong because my accent is very Americanized, but that's her actual name. And she's presenting for us on TikTok because she got an actual TikTok page. And like I said, one of the main things we love about our brand ambassadors is that they write their own niche. They have their own little, you know what I'm saying, their own little situation. Leslie has a, you know what I'm saying, has a nice following on Instagram, nice little following on Twitter, you know what I'm saying? Great. So these people, they work for us. They have brought things to the table, and of course we bring things to them to the table. We definitely take care of them as far as getting the merch, and we give them a little something, you know what I'm saying? Because all we got is a little something, so we kick them a little something, because the fact is, when we grow, they gonna grow. Absolutely. And anybody that's on our team is growing with us is going to automatically grow with us when we grow. You know what I mean? And the name of the game is growth. We are trying to grow. We gonna grow. The fuck?
We're gonna grow, and we're gonna eat, and we're gonna stay eating and having options for ourselves and our babies.
And again, the subject matter brought on our podcast, hey, it might not be your cup of tea all the time. You know what I'm saying? We definitely bring the to the table, because the fact is, this is what's happening in real life. So we have this safe space for us to talk about everything under the table. So there might be a subject discussed here that you don't vibe with. It's all good. But the fact is, that you have an open mind to come and check us out and listen, and you know what I mean, and express your opinion however you want to. Don't be too negative. Don't get crazy in the comments, and don't be using our phone number to text us fuck shit. But again, you know what I'm saying?
House rules.
Again, you know what I'm saying? Having an open mind for this safe space that we created is a wonderful thing. It's definitely a wonderful thing.
And thank you so much to our sponsors as well, everyone who has teamed up with us, the OR Project to name specifically, but we've worked with so many people. And so special thanks to all of the collaborations and everybody who's been on our show.
Everybody that's been on our show, and anybody that's, you know what I'm saying, that we talk to, that we've been invited on their show. We've been invited on a couple people's shows, and we love those invitations. We are always available, you know what I'm saying? Whatever your subject matter is, if we can contribute our opinion for it, we damn sure are happy to. Absolutely. So hit us up for networking collaborations, because we are here for those too.
Definitely. And if you all have any ideas or any, do you want to be on the show too? Come on, let's talk.
You know what I mean? For the longest, one of the main things we've been talking about is trying to get a male perspective on this show too. You know what I'm saying? And whether it's on the level of, you know, a weed man, or if you had a brand or a product that you want to talk to about to our audience, shit, let's get it on. Let's get it on. Talk to us.
That's what's up.
And I think We can stop it here.
Yeah.
And then
Motherhood Sex
Sex
Marijuana.
Marijuana in the
Motherhood
building.
We love you.
Everybody that watches, subscribe.
Mhm.
Yes.
See.
Hi everybody, it's your girl Ruby Doll. I am over here the train station and we are getting ready to go and kick it at Times Square. And so Motherhood Sex Marijuana appreciates you following and rocking with us. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel, MSM on the go, Motherhood Sex Marijuana in the motherfucking building.
Gotta say, I giggled as soon as she said the train station. Like, what the train station you at? All right. So Motherhood Sex Marijuana is in the
motherfucking building. We are
building.
buying stuff out here. You know what I'm saying?
Wait. No bullshit as I'm on over here. All right, so Ruby Doll is over here negotiating, and
one from him.
We trying Ruby over here negotiating. She the only one on camera because we don't want to, you know what I'm saying, we don't want to. We on 42nd Street. We on 42nd Street. I ain't paying for shit. Ruby is over here negotiating like a Jew. No, she doing the Jew down right now. And she got our sweater on. Bitch, she got our sweater on. Bitch, she got our sweater on. All right, so listen, I'm just minding my business and being the cameraman. That's what the fuck I'm doing. But yeah, she's up to her. All right, I think I've gotten enough footage. Motherhood Sex Marijuana in the building. Okay, Motherhood Sex Marijuana is in Times Square.
In the building.
And
smoking
yes,
on some New York weed.
as you can see, we getting it in once again. Yes, we are. We getting it in once again.
To top shelf, man, you know the rest. Double fisted fingers round the mic, the other snap.
Here you go. I'm like, you gotta turn on your camera.
Hey, gorgeous.
I look weird. Okay.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Y'all can see me good?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Shit.
If you want to take a time to blur out your background, feel free.
Oh, maybe so. Hold
Come
on.
on, say, what kind of show is this? What kind of show is this?
Girl, don't get me started. I'm like an animal in heat out in these streets.
Jeez on peace.
I'm never thirsty, but there's something about traveling that, ooh, girl. It's almost like anybody can get it. Just kidding.
You ain't fucking kidding. You dead fucking serious.
And what she's alluding to is that I'm looking for a Tinder date, guys. And so while I'm here in New York, I'm going to see if I'm successful. And on the next podcast, I may or may not be talking about how I hit.
I mean,
If I hit.
Because, you know.
I like the term hit. Is that too aggressive?
No, I mean.
No, I mean, we've used different words ourselves, but hit sounds good.
I like hit very much. There was this
Jennifer,
lady. God bless. What is it?
Huh?
What's that?
No, I could just tell from Jennifer's face what she be thinking, so I just be reading it. I've known her so fucking long. I just read her. It's just a habit.
For those that are still tuning in, we have the lovely goddess, sensual, brilliant mind, not what the fuck shit. So come at her right. And her name is Opal. And her name is whatever she wants it to be. She has a business that we're going to be talking about. She happens to be Kai's best friend over 20 years. And I, the newcomer to this holy matrimony, I'm just a side trick. I'm grateful that yes, she's got her products on. Mm-hmm. She's going to be letting y'all know how to get in touch with her, place your order. we're not kidding. Place the order and place the order for merch. Come on.
And indeed, because yes, my BFF, my very, very lovely BFF is not only very intelligent, but she is very talented, and she is the person behind Handmade by Valencia. So things that are, you know what I'm saying, crochet blankets, scarves, you know what I
Support
mean?
Black businesses,
All,
support
all
women,
anything crocheted and hats, all kinds of things. She can make it and have it hooked up. And yes, you paying for the labor and the beauty. Yes, you are. But one of the reasons why we brought her here is for the tea, because actually we here for the tea. We here, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Motherhood Sex Marijuana is in the building. And the fact is, we are all encompassing. We talk about serious subjects, and then we talk about, you know what I'm saying, let's laugh, let's have a good laugh and a good smoke. And then there are times that we need to talk about specifics, and these specifics are the haters, because see, Motherhood Sex Marijuana, you know what I'm saying, we have a hater, every now and then, but we deal with them quietly, you know what I'm saying, we deal with them quietly. They,
like the CIA,
you know what I'm saying, they get shoved up under the rug real quick and shit.
You know they're there.
You know what I mean, you don't know they're there. You know what I'm saying? But my BFF apparently in her regular life, which this is one of the main reasons why we're talking about it, that in her regular life, in her walking in her queendom, okay,
Occur.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, because neither one of y'all can do it. Neither one of y'all can do it.
We're gonna tell you about what occurred in her life.
You know what I'm saying? So, in her walking in her queendom, she has developed a certain level of, I don't know what to call it. Like it's a certain level of concentration that normal people wouldn't you would think that normal people wouldn't entertain. You would think that normal people would shun. You would think that normal people wouldn't understand that that somebody would do this, but she has encountered a level of concentration that I felt the need that we all need to talk about. We ain't here to name no names. We ain't gonna name no names, because certain
I'll be right back.
names are too important.
My food is here. 1 second.
Okay.
Keep talking.
Go right ahead.
Get that Chinese food, girl.
But certain people names are ain't important.
Nope.
And then there's certain people names are too important to be talking about. But at the same time, it's about, you going about in your regular life, doing what you do, whatever it is you do, whatever it is you're an expert at, whatever it is you are passionate about, whatever it is you can do better than anybody else. And apparently you find yourself that there's someone in some corner of the world concentrating and finding ways to talk shit about you, to talk shit about what you do in your life, to talk shit about anything going on with you, just being negative and just disruptive and just spewing hate for no reason at all, other than just to be seen.
It's mind-boggling. It really is. The stories that I've heard are incredulous, and I'm a newcomer just coming into the conversation, really. And so we're gonna let you, Opal, discuss, first of all, what are your tell us the story. Why don't you go ahead with the story?
Okay, well, first of all, I'm still waiting for the guy to come to the door, because I have a delivery coming.
No problem.
So I might interrupt a little bit, but
No doubt.
First of all, my business is called Handmade in Valencia. You can catch me on Instagram. Handmade by Valencia. And I do scarves. I make blankets.
Ooh,
I'll be right back,
The food
sorry.
might be there. Yes, go get that food because
Mm.
the Chinaman don't play. See, let me tell you something about the Chinaman when he comes to the door in New York. He knocked once, twice, then he gone. He like, fuck that. I ain't got time for this shit. No, fuck that. You call, you want this food? Oh, okay. I'm playing with him. Ain't like DoorDash where that nigga gonna leave the food neither. Nah. He taking the food with him.
Hey, you know, the hustle in New York is so real. I've never been taxed so much in my life. And mind you, I've been to some like, you know, travel destinations like all of us. Now, when we were rolling through Times Square today,
Times Square.
we happened to come across some young and
Times Square.
thriving entrepreneurs who were posted, and I had asked the question. I said, how are you able to do all this? Oh, I got a permit. Okay, good. Well, there goes my question. You have to be giving me some kind of weed. So I'm there smelling it. If I didn't tell you, these guys try to sell me this shit for $90. Thankfully, we're not stupid, and we you know, we kind of got them down a little bit, and we didn't give it to them at first, but we did come around, and I was already convinced I'm buying weed from somebody. Someone's gonna tax me. I don't give a fuck. But $90, bro, no. So he dropped his price down to a very expensive eighth that I would find in Seattle, and I felt like it was worth the investment. I am glad that they're Black gentlemen. Support Black businesses. We're not kidding about that. So yes, we purchased this and this, plus 2 joints for less than the price of what he would have charged just this. And that's with my excellent haggling abilities.
She drew them the fuck down is what she did.
I mean, I'm not done.
She a New Yorker by blood now.
Them the fuck down. It's like, nah, what we not gonna do is play the tourist price. Slow down.
Right.
Slow down.
Right.
And even then I knew I was gonna get taxed a little bit. Like, come on, I'm willing to play the game, you know what I mean? But not no $96, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is
You know
not
what I'm
somebody
saying?
trying
I'm
marijuana for the
talking about
first time.
Times Square, like 2 seconds from Red Lobster, Opal. 2 seconds from Red Lobster.
No.
Bruh.
Literally.
Handmade by Valencia.
Yes, let's get back to the
Yeah, Handmade by
original.
Valencia. I make scarves. Just go on my account. I make blankets, scarves. I make a lot of baby stuff, booties, shit like that. So that fits into the motherhood theme very well. I could also crochet a weed plant. I mean, I'm just very versatile.
Yeah.
I make pillows, all kind of shit. I'm just very, 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 very talented. This one happens to have an S on it, but we would keep that for later. Okay, so all right, so this is what's going on, right? The ladies invited me on to talk about the fact that I am at the stage of Rihanna, Nicki Minaj, and Taraji P. Henson put together on Twitter. Okay. Apparently there's women on that shit that actually hate me to the point where they create fake pages on Twitter just to post what I post on my Twitter page. It's like this, right? I'm part of a fandom. Okay. And as part of this fandom, there's not too many of us melanated females in that fandom. It's a lot of white, Caucasian females in that fandom. And they have a certain lust for certain people in that fandom. So I understand. I'm a newcomer to the fandom, and I'm not what you usually see as part of the fandom. So I understand the hesitation. But to go ahead and make a page about me just to talk shit about me, that's sad. That's borderline crazy. That is really psychotic. Okay?
I mean,
and the person who was doing it, I wouldn't have even called her a friend. I would say she was an associate. Okay. And And, you know, so she feels that I shouldn't be part of this fandom. I'm not worthy. Okay. But I am indeed worthy.
Of course.
Because I am on the tip of your tongue and the tip of your clit every day. You notice me every day. She hates me. I blocked her. She's blocked me, but she has other pages and other minions who watch me and my tweets. They want to know where I'm at, what I'm doing. When I post a picture, where'd you get that? I've never seen that before. Wait a minute. What? Like Jennifer says, the paparazzi questions. Why would you want to know where I got the picture from? Just enjoy the picture, click like on it, or scroll past it. You have two options. Scroll or click like. One of the two.
Oh no, actually they got three options. They can scroll, they can click like, or they can unfollow me.
Unfollow me.
Bitch.
Don't be writing
if I post something
in my comments.
Type of me. Unfollow me.
Again, the same too with this situation.
Right.
But yes, yes, please finish your. Go ahead.
So my thing is,
I'm sorry, I had to cut in and say that. Like, nah, you got three choices, bitch. You could click, you could scroll, or you could fucking unfollow, bitch.
And there's another choice, all three of those. How about that?
Right. Exactly.
And you know what? I made a joke with Opal and Kai both saying, wow, I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous of that because, and you know what? It is a joke because unless you're in that predicament, I don't think you really know what it feels like. I'm just looking at it from like, hey, you famous, man. Famous, bro. But what is fame? Sometimes people get it twisted and they do shit like what we refer to as like capping or some shit like that, you know. And I love that here at Motherhood Sex Marijuana, we don't want you to do anything or be anything than who you are. And in fact, we give ourselves the permission that, and anybody we associate, we give that permission at. However, if you're ever coming from a place of hate, a place of anything but positive vibes or just neutral, man, get the F out of here. And this is just, it's just so funny. And the reason why I'm just entertaining it so much is because I can't believe it. I've never, ever been in that predicament or even could imagine.
I mean, not to speak for my BFF, but we have spoken about this to the point where, I mean, I can speak for her and tell you that this has been unbelievable for her. Like, that's why I was like, yo, it's a real shit. This is a good subject for the show because, girl,
yes, definitely.
Like, she is, again, when we started the show, what did I say? I said, my friend is walking in her queendom. She is minding her business.
Yes, all day.
She is not doing anything to anyone or hurting anyone.
Nope.
She is doing exactly what everyone else is doing on social media, which is posting what she would like to post, what she would like to see on her timeline.
That's right.
And so then you are, so where this all ugliness is starting is because you are screenshotting and talking down from what's some level of judgment seat that you think you have.
Right.
It reveals who she is as a person.
Which so it's like, this is kind of like, you know what I mean? But again, we cutting into you, what you saying. We here to let you tell this shit.
Yeah, but I mean, you telling it right. I mean, because you've dealt with the bullshit, you know, along with me. So you definitely know what you're talking about when you talk about it. Because my thing is, like I've told her before, you don't like me, that's fine. I'm fine with you not liking me. I'm fine with you. You could even hate me. You could even get a voodoo doll and put my name on that bitch and prick it every day. You can do all that. But what you're not going to do is you're not going to use my name and try to slut shame me or try to shame me into feeling like I'm doing something wrong when I'm not. I've been on social media since 2009. I said 2009. I've been on Twitter for a year, 1 year. And I just really started posting on Twitter about 8 months ago because I just had the account just to have it. But the only thing that could make somebody sit in their house and watch somebody else's page the way that she watches my page and has other women watching my page, you seriously have to have something mentally wrong with you. Okay, mental health is a problem in the US and around the world, period. You know, so I don't like to make fun of or would not make fun of someone's mental health status.
Right.
But you have to be off your rocker to do the things that you have done and said about me on social media.
Adding quite a twisted imagination at that, you know, you
like
could be utilizing
amazing.
That. Yeah, you could be utilizing that to make some art or make,
right.
If you want to get dark with it, you can make some BDSM pieces and really monetize that twistedness. We don't understand where it comes from. It's not for queens of our value,
caliber,
queens
or
and stature.
stature.
Exactly.
Stature fucking understand.
To understand.
Right.
That shit is beneath us.
Really?
Yes, basically.
But the natural man will be quick to be like, bitch, watch yourself, because I love Oprah and I wish a motherfucker would.
Yeah, so I'm like, you know,
this is that person right there.
And I just go like this. I just live my best life. I chill, I travel, I do what I do, I say what I want, and I'm not going to let anyone stop me from being who I am.
Boom.
Message.
Boom. So you can be upset, you can be mad, you can cry, you can write suicide notes, you can be upset if you like. But all you have to do is just not look at my page.
Because again,
that could be the end of all your misery. Don't look at my page.
Because again, this situation, and again, I speak because I want to make sure that the audience understand. I speak because I've known Opal for long time. So this situation, when it was brought to my attention, we have discussed it plenty and in abundance. And the main thing that always confused me about it, which confuses her as well, is like, this has started because the way it was portrayed, the way it's being portrayed, it's like, if you was looking at it, you would think that it was a back and forth thing, when it's not a back and forth thing.
It's her fighting with herself.
It's literally you talking to yourself, and I catch you talking to yourself about me, and
I true that.
Yeah,
I true that. You are talk to yourself. It's not a back and forth conversation.
No, yes, the perfect example of what's truly happening here.
I mean, because yes, okay. Like
but we have time today, honey.
Like she said, this person has minions who obviously encourages the fuckery, but the question at hand here is that this society has developed, or she has, or yeah, I would say fuck it. This society has developed the kind of mentality that would allow that fuckery to have friends, because in truth and reality, when you
Misery
look
loves
at
company.
shit, misery love company, and when and best believe when there is fuckery in these streets, that fuckery have friends. That fuckery has somebody that co-signed that shit. That's telling them, yeah, go out there, go, yeah, do that, do that, do that.
And my thing is like this. Like I said, me and her were associates. So a lot of the people that follow me also follow her. So my question to them is, if you have the nerve to click like on shit that she talks about me, you also follow me. Why do you follow me? If you agree with the bullshit that she's saying, why would you still be following me? What? Oh, y'all like to see the drama. Okay, but y'all noticing that I'm on my page minding my business, and she's retweeting or screenshotting my shit and putting it on her page. So y'all are friends with this person.
Y'all are guilty as well.
So that makes me question you.
Because I couldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't do that, because I even said this, because we've had discussions about this, and I've even said this, that if you gave me your phone and you showed me that you were, stalking, watching, doing some kind of, insane level type shit to a female, to that is doing nothing to you.
It's like you're tripping, bro.
I would, and you gave me your phone, I would hit delete account. You'd be pissed off because I'm gonna hit delete account. I'm gonna be a real friend and tell you this is not what you want to waste your time. Like how that reel be saying that, like, no, take it down. This is not what we represent. This is not what represents us. Take it down. You know what I'm saying?
But hey, if she trash with you, then she gonna like that shit.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's like this. It's like this is just to make people aware that on social media, that like a friend of mine quoted, we are in an echo chamber, right? Social media is an echo chamber.
Yeah.
And it's up to you to design your shit the way you want it to go. Basically, that's what he said.
Exactly.
Okay. It's up to you. What your social media life is up to you. So if this is what you want to do with your time, by all means, go ahead. Please keep screenshotting my shit and putting up your nasty comments next to it. Please.
You're not losing any sleep, guys.
Keep sharing my TikToks. Do all that. Because you're on my TikTok now too. You're watching me everywhere. I am that important to you?
Apparently.
Okay.
Apparently. Because I couldn't have this kind of time. Like honestly, like, yo, I remember seeing, because I don't see them posts no more, but I remember seeing posts on Facebook where people would say, oh, you that people make, girlfriends or make ex-girlfriends or make fake pages so they could go watch their ex-boyfriend page and go see. And I'm like, yo, I ain't never had that kind of time.
Never.
Not, what?
Never.
Wait. My schedule, no, for real. The crazy chicks that run around up in here would literally say, wait, we making time for what? To go look at who? Why?
And the time it's like this. You had kids. You have a husband. You have a life. Not saying that I don't have one because I don't have kids and a husband.
Yes.
But I have the kind of time to go and watch somebody's page. But I do not use my time like that.
Thank God.
So I'm just saying, like,
Because that would be crazy.
I can tell you right now, I can put up a tweet right now about my particular fandom, and it's gonna be mad people in my inbox. Oh, especially if it's a picture they never seen before. Where did you get that? Did you really meet him? When was that taken? Where did you get that pic? Did he send it to you? People have actually asked me, did he send this to you personally?
Why does it matter?
That's what I want. That's what I wouldn't even say it frustrates me, but it's mind boggling.
Right. It's to the point where she done got inboxes asking about the man's itinerary. Bruh. Bruh, I don't work for him. I don't work for him.
I don't work for him. I'm not his personal assistant. I'm none of that thing. None of that shit.
Fuck shit.
What?
None of that fuck shit.
That's some crazy shit. So I'm just saying, this is just a PSA. Mind your own business.
Word.
If you don't like what somebody's posting on their page, if you don't like the person, don't follow them. Don't look at their tweets. Don't look at their Facebook. Don't try to find them on different social media outlets. Let it go. Like the song said in the cartoon.
Me.
Unfollow. Please. Go on and do it. Go ahead.
Don't be in the comments making no long ass soliloquies.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Bible verses and all that fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't be
just unfollow.
Judging the commoners. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Because again, one time, I'm gonna tell you like this. One time I had somebody tell me that their friend had a problem with what I post on IG. And I literally said, wait. Your friend tell you said she have problem with what me a post on my page. So when she tell you that, you don't tell her to suck her mother. You not tell her to go and go find wood to sit down and suck and go and pay her bills. You know
that's
tell her
right.
that.
That's
no,
right.
Because if that's what you were supposed to tell her, because again, social media, just like you said, it's based on whatever I want to do. If I want to pretend I am some rich bitch in Dubai, I can pretend I'm a rich bitch in Dubai and post about that shit all day long. It's not until you catch me in the hood buying a fucking soda at the corner store that you could then say, oh, this bitch really not in Dubai. That's the only way. Mm-hmm. And even then, if I still want to go ahead and still post like I'm in Dubai, guess what?
I'm in Dubai. That's my business though. I'm in Dubai. And this bitch is posting right now saying they're somewhere else and they really ain't. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. It's amazing. Again, the fact is you like, I'm gonna say it again. Now, this is the third or maybe fifth time you were walking in your queendom, minding your own business.
That's right.
Posting exactly just like everybody else that got a social media account on this earth. Therefore,
and mind you,
this bitch and whoever her cruddy ass minions came along and decided that they have the right to talk shit about what you post, in which again, who the fuck is you?
Not okay.
Right. And my thing is like this. Everybody all day, that's all I see is pictures of this particular person. Some people, they spend the whole day, just him. They don't get no questions. There's no shade. There's no what your pussy smell like. There's none of that. It's just understood. Oh, they're just a fan. But when I post, I'm not just a fan. I'm the home wrecker. I'm the bitch who thinks she's a queen, but she's not. I'm all of those things. You know what I mean? So the hate is geared towards me. Some of it is racial, but some of the majority of it is just jealousy. You know what I mean? And I can sleep good at night because I already know I'm a good person.
That you are.
And I'm not trying to be out here hurting nobody. So it's not like I can't sleep at night because I feel guilty or I'm doing something wrong. So it doesn't affect me, but it needs to be talked about.
Right.
On podcasts all over the world.
And you know what? On some real shit, all jokes aside, cyberbullying is not okay.
Mm-mm.
So if you cyber bullies are watching this, please stop. Number one, you should be ashamed of your behavior.
Side note, you ain't side bullying a motherfucking thing around here, bitch. Fuck out of
The
here.
action is
Go
right.
suck your mother.
Right.
Miss F, go suck. Oh, no, what I am, mother, if you think you are bully any bumble clad thing around yourself.
And
But
that's-
yes, go ahead,
no,
Queen.
and that's because queens know themselves. We know our value. It doesn't, in fact, it's a comical thing when we sit around and laugh about it because no one's even scared of your ass.
You're the joker, bitch. You're the
Exactly.
joker.
The act is cyber.
Literally.
But no, we are not.
Oh no,
bullied
that
here.
you are, yeah, the act, yes, for those that attempt and believe in that fuck
That's
shit,
not
but
okay.
rest assured, bitch, you're not bullying a fuckery on
Not a
yourself.
thing.
Not that thing.
Yeah.
No, that
That's
shit don't
right.
work with me at all. And you're right. That cyberbullying, all that other, all that trying to make people feel a certain way. No. See, you picked the wrong one for that because I already know who I am. So it's not like somebody can try and tell me, oh, you're this. And I'm going to be like, oh, damn, really? Am I? No, I know exactly who I am.
Exactly. And you know what? Another side note, if you are being cyberbullied, you can talk to MSM. We'll fight for you. Because, you may not have the wherewithal or the self-knowledge that it does take to stand up to these monsters. Some people do dedicate an enormous amount of energy, unfortunately. But if you do not have the wherewithal to, love yourself first and foremost, and to know that all this shit is just bullshit and lies. Mm-hmm. And so when you do have that self-confidence, yes, blessed are ye. But for those that don't, man, hit us up in the DM. You know what I'm saying? There has to be some sort, you have to have somebody stand up for you. And unfortunately, there are people that can't even stand up for themselves.
Which is another thing I'm glad that we are bringing up, because one of the things that, you know what I'm saying, Opal and I have spoken about it within this situation is that the force of these fuckery-filled minions has forced certain people off of social media, or well, not, I wouldn't say off of social media, but off of certain platforms on social media. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like we've discussed that. You know what I'm saying? Where that these people have they cyberbullied certain people the fuck off Twitter. Yes. And the attempt, I guess, yes, the attempt is being tried, but
well, big
fucking fail, bitch.
Yeah,
epic fucking fail. It's not gonna happen around here. But yes, please. Opal, please speak on that.
Yeah, they have cyberbullied certain people off of Twitter. They have made them feel a certain way and made them say, you know what, I'm not dealing with that. The constant pressure of them. See, I can take that. I can take that and throw it right back at you. It's not hard. You know what I mean? And I do my shit smooth. You know what I mean? You would know I'm talking to you if I'm talking to you, but other people will be like, oh, that's just something like that she posted. But if it's meant for you, you already know I'm talking directly to you.
Definitely.
You know, so, you know, it's sad that this person had to be, you know, driven off of the site. I wouldn't call her weak, but I would say I would not allow anyone to do that shit to me. That's not happening.
Word.
No.
Word.
So you're
Word.
really exhausting and fighting with yourself. And
Yeah.
so if you do need help, not on a real serious note, just as she said, we take mental health awareness very seriously as well.
Especially in these streets, because again, I say it all the time on our podcast that we now live in a society that is encouraging depression. It's encouraging people feeling down and feeling, you know, just not good about themselves, about how they look, about, you know what I'm saying? It's a constant fight to keep yourself upbeat and positive while trying to maneuver through, you know, this new life we now live. And really to add this level to add this level of, you know, of cyberbullying, you know what I mean? It's like that shit right there. It's like you are doing that shit because it's just like, it's either because you have some deeper problems within you, and this is one of the ways you expressing it. So, you know, we're not here to make fun of that shit. We definitely not here making fun of that shit. But at the same time, we bringing it to the table because
it's not right.
It's not right for it to actually be happening, and it's just, you know, it's like you just picking somebody out of this whole fandom. You picking somebody and you want to focus on that person, and the only defense I really got is just complaining on Twitter. Like, really, that's my only defense. But at the same time, yes, this kind of thing can, you know, increase and grow into something bigger. But at the same time, you have no control on how big that shit could get for that end, because you're not contributing to it. You have your whatever the fuck you doing is not contributing to it. You know what I'm saying? You are living your life. You are walking in your queendom, minding your motherfucking business, and crazy is trying to show up at your door and knock, and it's like, girl, you better go on before I pull out the shotgun and blow you the fuck away from my fucking steps, bitch.
Exactly. Right. And that's where kindness, it goes a long way. You never know who you're talking to. And it's sad that you have to say that. I even say that, but that person could be take a vital role into your life. And rather than being afraid and coming from a place of fear, which is equivalent to hate, you're then missing out on a lot of opportunities. Whereas if you had come from a space of positivity where this other person was specifically, because we heard the backstory on that, you would have had more to gain from it. You know what I mean? Maybe have more access the way that you wanted to. Maybe have a friend, a really true friend that you may have not had otherwise.
Or better yet, accept your fucking L. No, keep it fucking real. Accept your L. If it's an L on you, it's an L. Accept the L. You know what I'm saying? Because there's nothing. Because again, the reason why there's an L is not, or the control is not left to you. It's not left to anybody. It's an L, and it is what it is.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how
like
that's how it felt.
apples and oranges. Nobody got like my life ain't got nothing to do with your life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Exactly. Message. There's so many gems here today, guys. Thank you for tuning in. And we are talking about, for those tuning in right now, we're talking about the cyberbullying and the effects it has, and the importance of self-love and self-preservation in these times where people don't really love themselves. You know, what I mean? A lot of fuck shit happening, even more so than ever in these C19 streets. Man, keep your head up. I want to talk about, I heard that you got some good pussy. So obviously we need to talk about something a little more positive. And like I said, I'm gonna talk about that yoni. How much do you, masturbation is obvious. We met somebody that didn't really like to masturbate, which boggled our minds. And I knowing that you probably do or probably like to, what are the benefits that you get out of masturbation?
Well, as far as the good pussy goes, yes, I do actually. Great resume.
We must not forget.
It makes people want to break your door down. Let's put it that way. That's it. As far as masturbation goes, first of all, it's a stress releaser. Second of all, it may sound cliche, but it makes you feel one with yourself. You are doing it to yourself, but it makes you feel one with yourself because you're the one that satisfied yourself. You ignited it, you did it, and the end result was from what you ignited.
Right.
So it's just an all-encompassing euphoric type feeling type of thing when it is done correctly.
And
I mean, yeah, that's the only way I can put it. Was it that understood?
Would you ever bottle up your pussy juice and sell it like Erykah Badu did? Or the incense, she did the incense thing, but would you do a bottling up of the pussy juice?
I don't think I want people out there killing each other. So no. I wouldn't bottle it.
Because I mean, the fact is that people would show up and go, hold on, wait a minute, hold on, wait. So you put it in a bottle. You put it on. How many bottles is here? 3 bottles, 5 bottles. So you selling these? Word. So you selling these? Now you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and break all these bottles so that nobody gets anything. Nobody.
That's some real shit, man. I know somebody personally that somebody paid for a vial of her piss and her dirty panties. And so it was a network. Speaking of networks, right? It's a network of, it's under the BDSM umbrella, but it's like where people go that have like, they're called like cash pigs. They like want to spend their, people very high, have a lot of means and resources that really like to just spend their money and like to be called filthy pigs and you're a piece of shit. And it's a control thing, right? So this said, a person that I know belongs in this situation, and some of her clients have requested that I've mentioned, the vial of piss and her dirty panties. I don't know how what other ones, I'm gonna have to ask, but I don't know what other ones she services. And so I'm just telling you because hello is a subject matter. I'm sorry to take it there.
I was about to say, okay, so we veered off the subject. To talk about somebody dirty panties in her piss because we were talking about her pussy. Okay, yeah, that's not the same. No, it's not the same. It's not the same. It's not.
I mean, in a It's just in the realm of the question. It doesn't mean that I just posed the question.
It's in the realm.
Really
Okay.
exists.
It's in the realm. All right. Okay.
It's in the
Hey,
All right.
shout out to Jay-Z and this Duce.
And
Nah,
the
be
fact
what's up.
is, you know what I mean? But I'm glad that we talked about this shit right here because
So am I.
honestly, this is it because you know what I mean. The fact is that's the name of the fucking game in social media. Post whatever the fuck you want. I mean, yes, we got community, watchers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't be posting, you know what I'm saying, straight up dick and pussy and that and all kind of extra shit. You know what I'm saying? So that shit get taken down. But at the end of the day, post whatever you want. If I fucking like a fucking flower and I want to post about this flower 5 times a week, I'm gonna post about the flower 5 times a week. You don't got the right to then screenshot that I'm posting flowers 5 days a week and then go on your page and talk about this crazy bitch is posting about flowers. Bitch, it's my fucking page and I do what I want.
That's right.
And I do what I want.
That's
And,
right.
and yes, you may have cyberbullied some other bitch the fuck up out of here. Some other, I don't know whatever her reason was, but me, baby, I am here and my queendom reigns. You will never shut anything down around here. Move on, Gwet. The fuck out of here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You ain't shutting shit
Basically,
down around here.
I mean, if you don't like something, scroll by it.
Right.
Okay.
Bottom line.
If it offends you, take the necessary channels. Okay. Report it, do whatever you gotta do. But to dwell on it and make fake pages just to talk about it, that's beyond some shit.
It's an issue. Exactly.
That's beyond. And that should never be.
Yeah, like take up gambling or something that doesn't hurt anybody but yourself.
Literally.
I'm dead ass serious.
Take up something that only hurts yourself. Because
That's
really, you know what I mean? You and your minions are soft and sorry. Soft and sorry.
Right.
Like,
And you get dealt with or ignored, whatever the queen.
But we have
decides
time
to do.
today.
oh no, we have time today to make sure and let it be known that yes, first and foremost, you don't move shit around here, but at the same time, get some help. Like,
Right.
like human to human, get some help because it's like, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want, you know what I mean, like because and then at the same time also check your surroundings, check your fucking peoples, because I like I said before, I couldn't be friends with somebody that's entertaining something like this, that's going on with something like this, and I don't look at them and say, hey, what is this? What's going on with you? Let's talk about this. Why do you feel the need to waste your time with this? What is she doing to you? Is she talking about you? Oh, so she ain't even talking about you. Oh, so what exactly is your problem with her? Okay, so you have a problem with her. Do you have to actually talk about it publicly then? Right. Because if like this, even if you got a problem with her, you could just keep it to yourself so that other people don't look at you crazy. Because right now you looking crazy, like a real, like clearly you don't have nobody in your circle around you to keep you accountable for your fuck shit. I say that shit about celebrities all the time. You know what I'm saying? You see celebrities pop off and say some shit or pop off and do some shit, and it's like they clearly didn't have nobody around them to literally stop them before they fucking went there. Like, yo, say what, like for real, that's not a good move. Like you gonna look stupid in the street, and because I care about you, I'm telling you that you're gonna look stupid in the streets.
Right.
So not only are we telling you no, you ain't moving shit around here, but you also get some help And also check your surroundings, check your circle, because ain't nobody around you looking at you and telling and trying to help you in your situation. Because right now you doing bad. You're not doing real good.
No,
You can't be.
You know what I mean? You looking some kind of way, you looking like you know what I'm saying? You looking in every way wrong, every way a stalker, every way a crazy person. So you need to check your surroundings. You need to get help. You need to check your surroundings. Like human to human, this is real.
Because if you're really looking at yourself, you're saying you are talking about someone stalking someone else when you're stalking that person. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. The layers.
I'm stalking someone else, but you're talking about me stalking someone else, but you're stalking me. How do you know I'm talking about the person if you're not on my friends list? You don't follow me. I don't follow you. How do you still know that I'm talking about somebody or what I'm posting? Because you're in tune to everything that I post. And that's sad. Even I don't remember some of the shit I post, but you do. You need help.
Man, and I've said it time and time again, leave it up to a Black woman or Black women to see something that's clearly fucked up, speak about it, because we're not going to just act like it doesn't exist. And not only like not kick your ass or not retaliate with violence like the white man usually does, and why the white man continues to take from all of our cultures. Sorry to get deep, but yes, take it from a Black woman to not only do that, but educate at the same time.
Right.
And give you advice on how you can be a better person, because this is not right.
Indeed.
And my queens are absolutely right. I'm just the third wheel, like kind of like, oh my God, are you serious?
Because honestly, yes.
Oh my God.
And the hilarity in the fact that I am a petty motherfucker, and in the fact that this is my BFF and I love to cuss a motherfucker out. Yes, I joined in the Twitter battle and had my word in it. Yes, because again, this is my BFF. So I had something to say, and I'm a petty motherfucker. So I like jumping in and shutting down what you think petty is.
For it, don't be nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Don't start nothing. Won't be nothing.
Thank you.
Right.
But again,
damn right, it's for real.
But
it's
again,
real.
even in all of that, my main message, whether it was hilarious, sarcastic, however it was sent, one of my main messages was, you are coming around here when nobody called you.
That's right.
Facts.
No one called you. No one asked you. Nobody
asked you no questions. Nobody talked about you. Nobody mentioned you. No, this whole shit started with you and how reckless you got. Clearly. With your tweets about somebody living their best life and walking in their queendom, and you mad because their queendom is not your queendom.
And this person's very important to a lot of people. And this person is blessed. And their circle around is not going to stand for that shit. And she may be silent there, and she might be laughing all the way to the bank and sleeping and have, no rest is taken away from this queen. But those that love her are going to get fired up. So do check yourself, please, on some real shit.
Yes. All of that she just said. Yeah. I don't even have nothing to add to that because it's real.
Yeah, real.
I don't even have an add-on to this shit for real.
We felt it so necessary to address it because not only do we care, and it's like it's great information, especially for our viewers. Like this happens to all of us. It could be our children, it could be our parents.
Anybody that's dealing with any kind of what I'm saying,
if
whatever level of. You know what I'm saying? Somebody online using their fingers to talk shit, and you happen to find out. and or, you know what I'm saying, or try to destroy your character, and you happen to find out like, and again, this is just her posting things that she likes. Like again, she could be posting about motherfucking a flower 5 days a week. She posting about this particular fucking flower. Who the fuck is you to talk about? She posted about her flower. Fuck you.
Right.
Let her love that flower. Let her love the motherfucking flower. Oh, you love the flower too? Well, then you go on and love the flower over there.
That's right.
The flower over there. Then.
The flower is not upset with too much love.
Over there.
A flower could never have too much love.
You know what I'm saying?
So you do yours over there. I'm gonna stay on my side.
On your end, love it however you want to, and let her love her flower however the fuck she wants to. But what you're not gonna do is sit in the corner and be mad because she loves that flower and talk shit about that flower, about how she loves that flower. That's not cool. And then you think that because you may have had the power to run off other people off the internet because of the love of the flower, you think you can just, oh, I got the power to move anything. No, you're not. Move nothing wrong, your son.
Not wrong, your son.
Wrong, your son.
Not go, sir.
Not go, sir. Wrong, your son.
Not go, sir.
Not go, sir.
Not go, sir. No, sir.
And baby, we do sell sex toys. So if you need to get these orgasms
obviously
that you can concentrate on other things,
we need activities in our lives.
Dildo.
Baby, we need activities. We need other things going on.
We need to ask some questions.
We need to make a list of all the things we can be doing besides this.
Anything.
Besides this.
Yes. Right.
Exactly.
There's a list.
And I think that is a great page to end the motherfucking interview, because bitch, that right there
love you
is the end. Because best believe when these bitches see this shit right here. Yes.
We love you, Opal.
We love you.
Oh, when they see next week's episode.
Next week. Exactly. Exactly. You feel me? Because you know what I'm saying? I can't. I can't. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, if you know, however you deal with your love for the flower, again, you can love this flower, yo. This, I mean, shit, it's a pretty flower. It's a pretty flower, so you can
that's
love
your
it.
Business.
You can love it over
that's
there.
Right.
Over there.
Because we all loving on our flowers over here.
Okay.
It's a nice flower.
Yeah, though.
Yes.
Sex marijuana in a motherfucking building. Thank you, Opal.
Thank you, Opal.
Thank you. I love you both, queens. Come on.
Oh man, I love you too, honey. Love you
Peace.
Too. Shit, hell yeah. Oh man, yes.
That was so funny.